Goddess and chosen ones, this is Kiki the Goddess. Welcome to the channel or welcome back if you've been here before. So let's just tap in and see what messages the Most High has for the collective. Ooh. Make sure you guys are taking care of yourself, getting adequate sleep, having a balance of like discipline, but also play. Wow. Okay, and then the first card out is Root of Water, highly sensitive. Okay, this is about that acknowledgement of your emotional needs, your spiritual needs. Okay, because you're a highly sensitive being. So this is important for everyone to do, but your wellness depends on it. Like if there's some people who can go for longer, like maintain physical productivity for really long periods of time without the emotional maintenance, without the pausing and resting. But you need a lot of rest because you move in the spirit. You do a lot of spiritual work. Like the work that you do is more spiritual than physical. Okay, so even though it might not look like you're doing as much physical work as other people, you're still doing a lot of work. So you need to really take care of yourself in that regard. Okay. You're experiencing a rebirth. Okay. Maybe you used to try to work really hard, like output a lot of physical energy, but that wasn't working for you. You were probably likely always burnt out. Okay. And you've realized what's most sustainable for the type of person you are. The number 17 is significant. You could be seeing 1717, 717. Okay. 11, 7, 1177. Something like that. Someone here could have Aquarius placements as well. We got the Patriarch here. And then Risk It All at the bottom of the deck. This could be you taking a risk, or someone in your energy taking a risk towards you. A masculine energy, a leader type energy taking a risk towards you, who sees this rebirth that you've gone through. Okay, sees you as some sort of wish fulfillment, sees you as a star. Okay. Let's get more on this. What's Root of Water? Three of Cups. Okay, make sure this is that balance of productivity and play. So there's heavy emphasis here on you having fun. Okay, doing things that feel fun. This actually is productive for you because it raises your vibration. And again, you really work in the spiritual realm. Your work in the spiritual realm helps you to manifest in the physical. So yeah, somebody here is really guided to do something fun. Maybe you feel like for some reason you can't have fun. Okay, maybe someone here is too focused on productivity and you need to focus. Yeah, there needs to be focus on fun here. A balance of focusing on fun. This may feel risky for you because you're trying to being so productive helps you to feel like you're creating a sense of stability for yourself. But you had a rebirth. You literally got the star card. Clarifying the star card. So you don't have to work yourself to the ground. We got King of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You have stability coming in. So if you're doing something for the sake of finances or stability, you don't have to. Whatever you're doing should feel good. It should feel like joy. Everything you're being productive in should feel like joy. Should feel like fun. Should feel like you have an open heart chakra, a healed heart chakra. You've been working on following your heart, and that's what part of this rebirth has been too. So make sure you remember that. Continue that. What's Patriarch? Someone here can have like Virgo and Pisces placements. Okay, there's some competition here with this Patriarch. Yeah, you might be fighting with your logic. What you feel like you should be doing logically. Risk it all. Three of Swords reversed. You've done a lot of work to release very rigid ways of doing things to become more risky and like it. So what looks like more risky, but it's really just being more intuitive and more heart aligned. Okay, it took a lot of work to be more of a risk taker. Okay, and you became a risk taker in this rebirth phase. And it's really important for you to remember here now to do what feels good, to do what brings you joy. Okay, someone could have Leo placements here. Leo. October, smooth sailing. So, By October, everything's going to look really smooth for you. Just stay in this heart-aligned energy. Maybe a risk that you took will be paying off. Possibly a risk that someone took in Leo season. Yeah, this is around your sense of stability. But again, your stability doesn't come from being rigid or even we got receiving assistance at the bottom of the deck. Your stability doesn't come from being, what's the word I'm looking for? Overly logical, or is playing it safe, typical, like anything like that. Yours comes from doing what your intuition tells you to do. And that may look unorthodox. With the 2 star cards here, that represents Aquarius. Aquarius is very unorthodox. Aquarius doesn't really do things by the book. They do things differently. We got 3-day fast here. Okay, so someone could be guided to do a 3-day fast. Now, how you fast can vary. You can do like a dry fast, a liquid fast, a fruit fast. This is going to help your immune system. Okay? We are going into the cooler seasons. Okay, so having a strong immune system is going to also help to keep your vibration high. Technology. Hours wants to come out. Something happening in a matter of hours. Something that you invested in July. We did pick up on some you planting some seeds in Leo season. Libra placements or season is significant as well too, especially with October here. So something is happening, something you planted seeds with is coming together in Libra season. For some of you, you've been working on this since the beginning of the year. Some of you is even longer than that. So it's beginning of this year, you've been working on something since the beginning of this year. But something shifted in Leo season. Father. Maybe someone's in some sort of conflict with a father figure. A father figure could be triggered by your unorthodox ways of doing things. Okay? And if that's the case, there's some conflict here. There's maybe they're kind of scolding you, trying to tell you what they think is best here. This could be the heartbreak or betrayal that you healed from. But give the situation to God and reap what you sow. This could okay. This father figure could call you or text you to express how they feel about how you're doing things, right? This could trigger things that you already healed, okay? But this is really because they're triggered. Something about your sense of freedom triggers the freedom that they haven't chosen for themselves. Your Four of Pentacles. This person is like clings on to logic, stability, money. This person doesn't understand universal law. This person feels like you have to work yourself to the bone in order to have stability. Okay. But through what you manifest, especially in this Libra season, they're going to be maybe triggered, trigger or inspired, depending on how evolved this person is. Take it how it resonates. They're definitely triggered right now, though. They may become inspired, switch from being triggered to inspired once they see how you going about things the way you knew you should, how this worked out for you. Okay. This conflict could have happened a few months ago. This conflict could have happened with this father figure could have happened in January or July. This person could have a birthday in January or July. This person could be an Aquarius. Okay, but I'm definitely heavily picking up on father figure here. So some sort of caretaker energy, like the head of the household. This could even be a mother figure if they're in more masculine energy as well. This had to do, this person, with them being a parental figure and them having this wound around stability affected your root chakra, because that's the chakra of stability. So that's also part of what you healed. It was passed on to you through masculine energy in your bloodline. Okay. Also, what I'm picking up on this contagious and reverse energy is you didn't take on this. You did initially take on this this generational trauma, this mindset, but you're not going to continue it yet, right? It stops with you because you're doing the healing. It's like healing a lack mindset, healing a mindset of overworking, a mindset of rigidness. Okay. This person could be an air sign, just very overly logical. Or even earth sign, air or earth I'm picking up on. But I split the deck and I see 1, 2, 3, 4 and spoil rotten. You're taking steps in the right direction. And the steps you're taking in the direction you're going to feel spoiled rotten by the universe, by the Most High, by all the things that are provided for you as a reward for following your intuition and being in alignment with the Most High. And take one more Most High. One more shuffle. All right. We got Master Manifester. Yep, you're manifesting stability now that you healed this wound around stability. We got You Are the Oracle. Yeah, exactly. You knew what to do. You know what to do, despite people placing their judgment on your process. We got twin flames and true love. Yeah, you're attracting in love as well. I did pick up on earlier in the reading and somebody taking action towards you in some sort of way. But I hadn't picked up any love energy throughout this whole reading. There could be like an emperor energy coming towards you, who is a father, who needs to learn how to release this rigid mindset, or rigid mindset, rigid way of doing things, being overly logical, and you inspire them. Okay. I'm picking up on both. So you're triggering the father figure in your life, or it could be a mother. It's some sort of leader in your life, caretaker at some point in your life that has a masculine energy. They're triggered. But you're going to inspire another masculine energy to make the switch, to get on the same type of time that you're on. And this is the person who finds a romantic interest in you because you're just so inspiring to them. Okay? And this is true love. The true love card is here. For some of you, this is your twin flame or a high-level soulmate. Okay? I'm going to pull one more card. If this is resonating for you so far, you can book a personal reading via the link in the description box. What's the final message for the collective? Final message, Most High? You went through so much chaos and destruction in order to find this balance where you really don't care what this masculine figure who's triggered by you. You don't care what they think. Like, you, at some point, this might have really hurt your feelings. Like, you really wanted them to support you. But you found peace in knowing that you don't need the support of this person because you have the support and guidance of the Most High. But it took a lot to get to that place of of internal harmony. It was again a chaotic situation, something you healed from. Something you healed from, something you really took risks to do. And you really had to nurture yourself into this energy. Okay? So that's your reading, collective. And we'll talk soon. Bye.